will drop his nose by about that much. And this ear will go back. And he'll give his horse the sting out of that eye. That horse will fall. He'll slow down. This horse will come in and start eating, and this horse, he'll probably turn his head, expose his neck, look away. Then he may kind of creep in a little bit and say, hey, and maybe this horse will let him eat. They just had a full-on conversation. This horse said, hey, I'm stuck up in this pasture. I'm the big dog. I'm alpha, that's my hay. If you don't get off my hay, I'm going to kick your butt. And that horse said, yes, sir, boss. Right away, I'm sorry, boss. Can I have some? Please? Can I have some? Now, for the sake of making this simple, same time. This horse is here, this horse isn't here. Okay? You drive down the driveway like I do. You stop. You throw that flake of hay over the fence, like you always do. Now the horse turns and he starts in over the hay. And you're standing here saying, man, I got a pretty horse. Wish I had time to ride that horse. Wish I wasn't working all the time. What's going to happen? That horse is going to drop his nose by now. He's going to pin his ear back like that. He's going to look at you out of the corner of his eye and give you the sting. And you're going to say, I'm going to be late for work. And you're going to run off and get your truck around the road. You just have a full-on conversation with your horse. And you get it. And you do this every single morning, and whatever your situation is, every morning your horse says, get off of that hay. I'm boss. That's my hay. And every morning you turn your back on the horse and walk away because you've got something else to do. You have something else on your mind. So every morning your horse says, I'm boss. And every morning you say, yes, sir, boss. And you don't even know it. Because your horse is always talking to you. Always talking to you. But we don't speak to her. We don't listen. We're like husbands and wives. All right? They may be speaking, but we're not listening. It's like that cartoon, you know, the husband sitting there with the newspaper and he's got his eggs and toast in front of him. And the wife's on the other end of the table and she just and he's like, yes, dear. Of course, dear. I understand, dear. Yes, dear. You don't have a word she says. All right? That's us with our horses. You walk out there, that horse, if that ear does that right there, that horse just said something. But we didn't see it. We weren't paying attention. Because we're the humans. So the horse just needs to pay attention to us and listen to what we say. But that's not communication. Communication is a two-way street. You speak, I listen to you. I speak, you listen to me. But that has to be taught. None of us, even as humans dealing with humans, are born able to do that. My wife and I went a few years ago and spent part of the winter in Mexico with some friends. I don't speak Spanish. Well, cowboy customers, and that's about it. But I had Duolingo on my phone, so I thought I was set, you know. So we're down there. Now imagine you're in a place like that, and we weren't in the city. We were in the village out of Guadalajara. And so you go to a restaurant, you go to a canteen, and you have 4 or 5 cervezas, you know, or the Cokes or whatever it is. And after a while, you're like, man, I gotta use the bathroom. And so you call the little waiter over, and you're like, hey, man, where's the bathroom? Okay? The bathroom, the water closet, the toilet. I gotta use the bathroom. So here I am, 56, 57 years old, and I get out of my chair and I stand up. And I go in the table and I stand up and I do the pee-pee dance like a 4-year-old. And he's like, and he points over the corner. So I just communicated. Now it was kind of embarrassing, it was kind of barbaric, but I communicated. I got the job done. All right. Now after a while you learn, you go home and you say, well, I don't want to do that again. That was embarrassing. And you go to another place and you're like, oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. You call a little waitress over and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not doing that again. Wait, what? Baños?
Okay, our communication level just